Tataas ng average to 42 centavos kada kilowatt hour ang singil ng kuryente ng Meralco ngayong Pebrero.
Magkakaroon lamang tayo ng mga batas at alituntunin na magsasaayos ng pamamalakad at paggamit ng enerhiya, makakatipid ng malaki ang Pilipinas.
Ngayong nahaharap ang bansa sa posibilidad ng krisis sa kuryente sa 2015, isinusulong ng Department of Energy at non-government organization ang paggamit ng solar power system.
Si mismong Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi ang nanguna sa pagbisita sa Bataan Nuclear Power Plant kasunod ng deklarasyon niya sa pagbubukas ng Nuclear Summit sa Pilipinas na bukas ang gobyerno sa posibilidad na pagganahin ng planta.
Tuloy naman ang paghahanap ng gobyerno ng mga bagong mapagkukunan ng langis at gas. Kanina 26 na gas at oil exploration contracts ang inihain nila sa mga investors. Kabilang na ang pagkuha ng langis mula sa Recto Bank.
Energy is essential in our lives. It also gives our tasks more easier and give comfortability in our lives. However, as a population increases, the demand of energy also increases. In the Philippines, having a big population, the sustaining of enough energy is a need.
Energy is part of our essential needs. In our home, energy is used through electricity that we consume for our appliances. It also helps for our survival. In school, energy is used also as electricity for support and comfortable learning of the students. In industries and transportation, energy is widely used for convenience and doing the work faster. Energy has many uses. However, Philippines has a big population which results of high consumption of energy daily. This led to question the status of energy of our country.
To know more about the energy resources here in the Philippines, we interviewed one of the instructors of UST Faculty of Engineering who specialize and expert regarding in this field.
What is my insight about the status of the energy network? Are you pertaining to sustainability, efficiency? Ano yung gusto nyong alamin
For
nun?
me po yung sustainability. Knowing po naman like marami pong issues regarding to our
Okay.
energy.
Generally, no, sa statistics, the Philippines is still short pagdating sa reliability ng energy. So, ngayon, the main issue would be masyadong mahal yung fuel na ginagamit natin sa generators. Because generators have different types of fuels, no? Meron tayong coal, these are non-renewable. Meron tayong coal, meron tayong diesel, no? Then, meron ding mga renewable like wind, no? Hydro, which is yung water. Then, merong geothermal, which is yung init or steam na nanggagaling sa earth. So, sa Philippines, no, wala rin tayong nuclear. So, which is one of the maybe cheapest, no, in terms of comparison sa lahat ng types of generator. So, dun sa tanong mo, status, hindi ganun ka okay. But we are trying to develop na maging okay yung reliability ng energy sa Philippines. No? Unang-una kasi problema dyan, yung configuration ng country natin. 'Di ba? We have many islands. Hindi tayo isang buong land area lang. So, that is an issue. There are still areas na walang power, na hindi naabot ng power. in layman's term, dadaliin ko na ng explanation, yung electricity grid natin, no, hiwa-hiwalay siya. No, ideally, dapat ang electricity grid isang diretso lang. Si Luzon, bukod kay Visayas, bukod kay Mindanao. Recently, na-connect na si Luzon kay Visayas, pero wala pa kay Mindanao. So, pagka yung tatlong yun nabuo, so mas magiging mura yung distribution and transmission ng kuryente at magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng tinatawag na free public-private partnership na pwedeng for example, ikaw, pwede ka magtayo ng power plant and mag-supply ka ng kuryente sa Philippines. Magbebenta ka. So, pag naging ganun, mas mumura yung kuryente at mas dadami yung susuplayan. Kasi ngayon kulang na kulang tayo. Whenever one power plant shuts down, pwedeng blackout sa area nito, blackout sa region na ganito, or blackout sa buong Luzon. May mga nangyayari pang ganun. The recent earthquakes last week, so maraming power plant doon ang nag-shutdown for preventive maintenance. So walang sumasalo na ibang power plant na pwedeng mag-supply in the absence of their generation. So kulang pa, hindi pa enough.
In the Philippines, we are using the two types sources of energy, renewable and non-renewable energy. Renewable energy sources are produced in nature and are non-exhaustible. According to National Power Corporation, renewable energy sources in the Philippines are solar energy, wind energy, hydroelectric, biomass, and geothermal energy. The solar energy is the primary source available on Earth. This energy is produced in the sun by nuclear fusion. Solar energy, however, is of low quality as it produces limited amount of energy and temperature. Wind has energy as it moves with high speed and the energy is being harnessed for our needs. Wind power is produced by natural and renewable sources with modern technologies. It does not pollute the environment and a cheap source of energy. Windmills were used to generate electricity.
Hydro energy helps to save the fuel reserves. It is cheaper and eco-friendly than other energy sources. In a hydropower plant, energy is stored in water behind a dam. The stored water drops on a turbine from a height to let it rotate. The force of water rotates the turbine blades and thus producing electricity. Biomass energy is first derived from the sun. Plants absorb the sun's energy through photosynthesis and convert carbon dioxide and water into nutrients. It can be transformed into usable energy through direct and indirect means. Geothermal energy is produced beneath the Earth's surface. Inside the Earth's surface, the temperature is quite high. This high temperature heats up the underground water and produces steam. This steam is then utilized to run turbines to produce electrical energy. Non-renewable energy sources were already formed long ago and were accumulated in nature but exhausted easily. In the Philippines, we are using coal, petroleum, natural gas, and nuclear energies as non-renewable energy sources.
Coal was formed long ago by degradation of plants under the ground, under high pressure and temperature, without the presence of air. It is a solid form of brown or brownish-black colored fuel. Coal was widely used conventionally as energy source. After wood, coal was the main source of energy as a fossil fuel. Petroleum is dark brown colored oily liquid fossil fuel is formed by the decomposition of organic matters under very high temperature and pressure. When the organisms died, they settled to the bottom of the ocean, and millions of years, heat and pressure caused these dead organisms to change to oil. The crude petroleum is obtained by drilling into Earth's crust, and the various components of it are extracted by fractional distillation. The main components are petrol, diesel, naphtha, kerosene, lubricant, and paraffin wax. Natural gas is produced plentifully in marshy areas. Its main component is methane. This colorless and odorless gas is lighter than the air. For this reason, before transporting filled in cylinders, it is mixed with a chemical mercaptan to provide strong odor. Natural gas is used in cooking in the form of LPG and also used as a fuel in vehicles. Compressed natural gas or CNG is a clean fuel used in many industries. Nuclear energy is made from the elements which are radioactive and undergo nuclear fission. To generate nuclear energy, nuclear fuels are needed such as uranium, which is easily available. Nuclear energy is produced in nuclear power plants with high protection as the products formed are harmful to us. If the radioactive waste are disposed safely in the environment, this will be an eco-friendly and a reliable source for our future.
In my personal opinion, no, and based sa mga nababasa and sa mga nakikita ko, no, capable naman ang Philippines, no. If you are aware naman, meron tayong Bataan Nuclear Power Plant, no, kaya lang hindi to ginamit. After construction, nag-testing and commission, then hindi na siya nagamit. That nuclear power plant has a twin na power plant which is in Korea, yung Kori, no, Kori 2 or Kori 1, no. Pareho silang Westinghouse ang design, sabay silang ginawa. No, yung Bataan tsaka yung Korea noon, sabay ginagawa yung power plant, which Korea still uses up to now and given another 3 years to continue gamitin yung power plant. So, your question, kaya ba ng Philippines? Yes. Kaya lang, yung sunod na question doon is, meron ba tayong financial capability na magtayo ulit ng bago? Because the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant, no, it would take siguro yung amount na same to build a new power plant, to rehabilitate the existing power plant kung gusto natin gamitin. And also, together with that, we need to educate yung mga Filipino. Kasi ikaw, honestly, nung narinig mo yung nuclear power plant, ano naiisip mo?
Yung danger.
Diba yung danger? Pero actually hindi. No, there are so many safety features na meron ng nuclear power plant. Now, if you would ask me, sir, ba't yun nangyari sa Japan na nagka-tsunami? Imagine, tsunami pa ang sumira doon. Okay? Well, power plants are located near the water bodies because for two reasons, no, yung kanyang pag-cooling system, no, kinukuha yun sa either river or dagat. And also, if there are in case of emergency and shutdown, no, madaling makakuha ng tubig para dun sa power plant. So, yung nangyari sa Japan, malapit siya sa tubig, which is natural configuration for every power plant. Okay lang yun. Pero, tingnan mo naman how many yung fatalities dun sa recent, yung pinaka-recent na nangyari sa Japan. 2, the plant engineer, tapos yung kasama niyang assistant manager ng plant. Pero radiation was contained, no? Wala namang nuclear leak na nangyari. So, for me, it is safe. Kailangan lang sa Filipino is to be educated tungkol sa nuclear energy.
Over the years, energy has become accessible and affordable. Its use has been an essential part of our daily lives as it improves our residential areas, industries, and even transportation. Though energy is a great help in our society, the major downside it has comes from its production. There are a lot of ways to produce energy, but the most common is through the use of fossil fuel. The production of energy through the use of fossil fuels produce high amounts of carbon emissions that greatly contribute to air pollution. Some say that it also greatly contributes to climate change. Even knowing this, people today have an addiction for fossil fuels because it is very efficient in the production of energy. With just little amount of it produces high amounts of energy. Remember that fossil fuels are limited. They're non-renewable resource that doesn't replenish in short amount of time. Knowing this, we must take an action. We must start lessening the fossil fuels and find alternatives to ensure the better future of the next generations.
As a normal citizen, no, the least that we can do is to be aware of responsible energy consumption. Kasi tayo, wala naman tayo talaga magagawa dyan sa big part ng pag-aayos ng energy issue natin eh. So what we can do as normal citizens is to be cautious lang. Paano ba mag-practice ng responsible energy consumption? Yun ang kailangan natin. Kailangan educate din lahat na responsible energy consumption. Ano ba yung responsible energy consumption? Sa bahay, paglabas mo ng bahay, don't leave your appliances on standby mode. Ano yung standby mode? Di ba yung TV standby? Di ba? Hindi mo siya totally ino-off. Yung cellphone charger, pagkatapos mo gamitin, nakasaksak lang doon. Yung laptop charger, pagkatapos mo charge, kukunin mo yung laptop, yung charger, nakasaksak. It consumes energy. Sir, di ba naka-standby? Oo, standby nga, hindi siya totally naka-off, no? Tawag nila doon is the phantom load, no? So, yung maliliit na yun, pag pinagsama-sama mo, it will consume energy. So, nakakadagdag yun sa naaksayang kuryente.
Conserve energy. People can do simple things to reduce energy consumption. Energy consumption may be reduced by simply turning off the lights and aircon when a room is not used.
Reuse products. A lot of products we use can be reused instead of being discarded. An example is that we can use eco bags for grocery shopping instead of using plastic bags. Another example is that we can use manufactured products that are made from recycled materials.
Recycle materials. You can help to reduce the use of fossil fuels by recycling your waste instead of putting it to a landfill. It is also a good idea to participate in your city's recycling programs that provide trash bins for waste management.
Live green. Going green means living a way that sustains current resources for future generations. This lifestyle includes using fewer resources as necessary, using green energy electric services such as solar power, and participating in recycling programs. There are plenty of energy resources here in the Philippines that can provide us power supply. However, this is still not enough to sustain and accommodate all of our needs in power supply, knowing that Philippines has a big population and composed of thousands of islands. The government tries to resolve all the issues regarding to energy resources. So, the only thing that we can do is to conserve energy so that the future generation can still use the current resources. This is Keisha Daniel Sale and this is Understanding Energy. We want to share this documentary because from knowing comes caring and from caring comes change.